Yo! This is the Burt and Burger podcast episode 126. I'm Burt because 126 episodes. We got to do this still, but I'm Burt. The other one's Burger. Hey! How's it going, Burger?
You just assume everybody's watched all 126 episodes?
Yeah, what the hell? You gotta cater to the loyal audience.
I'm just going to let Burt just kind of suffer in this so he can see how much I do around here.
Yeah.
So he can see all the hard work that I put into this.
That's good.
This is what Burt would sound like without Burger.
Okay, I think that's enough silence I can edit out. Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty cool. So, like, we have a podcast, we talk about dumb shit, and we can't tell our family about it, but they figure out anyway. They always ask to come on.
I can tell my family about it.
Yeah,
fine.
I told mine about it, too.
Yeah. Apparently our aunt's already fresh on the highlight clips.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hanging out yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah. Whatever, fucking talking about the Venmo shit.
Don't put
from last
weird
week.
stuff on Venmo. And I'm like, yo, she's watched the highlights.
Yeah.
She follows us on Talk.
That's a loyal fan right there.
I wonder if she donates for me to color in her county.
I bet she was that dude who hopped in the Twitch a couple weeks ago and just flamed the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then our moderators came in and started yelling at him, and then he stopped talking.
Uh-huh. I miss that guy.
He was a good
Or
man.
person. He was a good soldier.
He was a good person there. So, our grandma died.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't think that was funny. I
Big L.
liked her. Oh, L.
Oh. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know where to go from there.
Yes, we ate some little Caesars at the cemetery
Okay,
yesterday.
yeah, let me tell you about how gay this family is. Our grandma died, and so she had a handful of kids, and they're trying to figure out what to do with her remains, and they're arguing with her grandpa. And then one day, one of his kids goes over, and they're like, yo, how you doing? And then just checking in, making sure he's doing okay.
Mhm.
And then they get a talking, and we find out that he just went and buried her. Not like,
All this arguing about what cemetery she's going to.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck.
yup, yeah, not like out in the backyard. I know that's what it sounds like,
Yeah.
but
I was about to say that, and I'm like, wait a minute. No.
yeah, what is it going to be in this cemetery, or was it going to be in this one, and everything like that. And the fucker just went and buried her on his own.
Uh-huh.
We didn't get to do a nice ceremony. We didn't get to do a funeral or anything. So there's that. And knowing who our grandfather is, it doesn't surprise me at all that he did that, by the way. So
He's a special feller.
So we go to, oh man, they're gonna listen to this.
It's okay. Your sister's the one who fucking rats us out every week.
Yeah, well, our other cousins are fans of the show now and listen, so
Oh.
oh boy. Okay, well,
Well.
let's see how I can say this respectfully. Their idea was to go and eat Subway around her grave.
Yes.
When my great-grandpa died a couple years ago, we had a nice little send-off. It was really beautiful, and I really liked it. And we went out to eat as a family, and we got some good food. I kind of thought that's what we were going to be doing here. No, they decided to go see her grave, which I thought was a good idea. We could go see her headstone, and we could all be there as a family and kind of mourn together and things like that. But for some reason, somebody wanted to bring food and just sit and eat Subway while we're looking at a headstone. Yeah, that didn't feel right. Just walking around and crumbs are falling over graves and
Yeah, the whole eating in the cemetery part sounded weird.
Yeah. So I wish we could have done something a little bit more special, I guess. And
Yeah.
the best part is our aunt and her family brought food for them. Your family brought food for you guys. Our other cousins, their family brought food for their family. Then my mom's like, fuck you, you can eat at home. I ain't bringing you shit. She ate a wrap at the house. She stopped and got my brother a sandwich, and my sister ate beforehand, so I'm just fucking sitting there while all you guys are eating.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my ma for you.
Yeah, I guess you didn't really get the memo.
No, she did. She just told me to figure it out on my own.
Stuff it up your ass, burger.
Yeah, no, she ate her own food and stopped and got my brother a burger, which he ate before he even got there. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Luckily, her aunt did offer me some pizza and stuff, so it all ended up being okay. But maybe my mom's the only sane one. Like, hey, eating at a fucking cemetery is kind of fucking culty.
Yeah, one of our uncles was like, I think you'd be really cute. I think she really would have liked that. Us all going out, just casual. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go out there and fucking bury some McDonald's French fries in the dirt for her.
Did they want to set up a table and leave a plate by her grave or something? Like, I
think so.
It was so cringe. Like, if we just wanted to show up and everything was fine until they had to bring food into it. Like, it was fine. Like, we want to go visit her grave as a family for the first time. I'm fine with that. But why did we have to get food?
Could have got some Chinese after, like you said, go to a nice restaurant or something.
Yeah, that's what they did. And then, because my great-grandpa, like, my grandma got all of his money when he died. So then she used some of his money, and we all got really nice food. And it was really nice. I figured we were going to be doing something like that, especially knowing our family and everything. But, goddamn, like, Little Caesars and Subway?
Hell yeah.
Like, this is our grandma we're talking about. Like, I don't know. It was weird. And then we were walking around looking at all the graves, and there's that one baby that died at like 2 years old, and your brother's like, 2 years old? L? That's kind of an L. Just a touch.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have called it that in the 40s, but...
Yeah. Caught dysentery in the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's weird. I don't know. So our grandma died a few weeks ago, and let's just say it's a good thing she did when she did. It wasn't going good for her, so we're kind of all at peace with it, I think, for the most part. So we're not just sitting here like, giving her shit and what is that? Fucking talking shit about the dead or anything like that.
Yeah.
Plus, this is just kind of how our family is in general, where we just kind of move on with humor and everything. So I know this is probably not the most generic way people talk about a family member passing, but this is just how B&B do. Like we said, we're trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world.
Yeah. Letting you in on some of the crazy.
Yeah, letting you in on some of the crazy, and yeah, that was definitely crazy. Standing around eating Little Caesars around a grave was just
classy.
I mean, it would be one thing like how I like that mac and cheese. So if you guys like ate mac and cheese around my grave or something, I guess that would be kind of cute. But like, really, you're so cheap, you go to Little Caesars and get a $5 hot and ready and a $5 foot long from fucking Subway.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I mean, it did slap. Don't get me wrong, but I just like it was weird. It was very uncomfortable at first.
Yeah, we didn't see anything wrong with it.
I wouldn't expect you guys to see anything wrong with it.
But think it's because we're doing like
any outsiders would be like, "Yo, your family's fucked."
Yeah. I think it's because we're doing like a different thing later.
We are?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, we're doing like another proper like party thing. Kind of like we're doing with our uncle.
Yeah, another one died.
Bit the
Old
dust.
B&B's fam is hitting her rough right now. That's the thing with your family. Fuck off.
Okay.
Or no, I guess it's everybody. You guys celebrate birthdays like 6 fucking times and like 6 months early and late and everything like that. Like, I'm pretty
Well, it's just
sure
because people's schedules are busy.
it's a birthday. Like you put it into your fucking, like, it's a birthday. I get it. Like, if your birthday's on a Tuesday and you celebrate on a Sunday, but your brother's birthday will be in December and we're like celebrating it in February or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? It's probably, I don't know.
Yeah, he don't know the difference.
Exactly. I mean, but still, it's, I don't know. And they'll like be like super specific about it with birthdays, and then they'll like jumble like 7 of them into one.
Yeah, like all the summer birthdays.
Yeah.
Go together. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah.
It's just like all the June and July birthdays will have one, and the February one that they forgot about. I don't know. It's,
I always thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Care to
So many.
talk about it?
Never mind. I can't
Shut
say
the
that.
fuck up.
Well, because we live,
Oh, nice.
there's nothing better to do in the winters. So everybody fucks. That's why we're all summer
God
babies.
damn. There's a lot of ways you could have.
I can still do
You
it.
could have went that way with it. No, you can't. You can't say.
Yeah, I just cut that part out.
Oh. Or our family's horny.
Yep.
I don't know. Anyways, Rip.
L up for the homies.
F in the chat.
F in the chat.
Yeah, so that's what we've been dealing with. I
Yup.
really do like our family a lot, but some of the customs are not normal. I will say that they are very much outside of the norm, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, it's just the spice, we got some special spice, I guess.
That's all we have is spice. But anyways,
how gay would it be if everything was like fucking Hallmark? It's like, oh,
sounds pretty nice.
holy shit.
Father that loves you.
Yeah, gay character building, right? And maybe not.
Have you seen any good porn lately?
No, I've been on vacation, and I think that's weird.
And
well,
I'm pretty sure we went to Disney one time, and we all, like 5 of my family, was sleeping in the hotel room, and I was on the floor just rubbing one out.
curled up in a ball.
Yeah. No, not even curled up. Just bare ass naked, no covers on. Didn't care.
Who cares?
I remember the things that used to make me so horny as a kid.
Yeah, do ya?
They still do to this day.
Boobies.
No, not even boobies. I just remember like going to a mall, and squeezing a bra, and just rock hard.
I see.
Boop, boop. I remember, oh boy, there, like when I was a kid, like
Oh boy.
I don't know.
What do they call a baby a slider when you were a wee slider?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Baby
but,
burger.
And a burger. Yeah, when I was a slider,
It was a wee slider.
I would like. I remember there. I was really young, like 5 years old or younger, and I was pushing another kid in a stroller, and I remember like the stroller would be pushed up to the bras, and they would just squeeze the bras, saying boobies, and it just made me feel a funny way.
Yeah.
Kind of like doing Fine's ASMR.
Yeah. Stop. What are you doing?
Stop. What are you doing? I don't know why I feel this way.
That's an appropriate stop.
But yeah, you would push them up to the bras and then be like boobies. And I'm pretty sure it was a girl too that was doing it.
Nice.
Pretty sure that girl's a tranny now that I think about it.
That's the progression of things, actually.
Yeah. Actually, she did turn into a boy. She did, huh? That's some live realization there, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit.
Wow.
You can trace it back. They say you can trace it back, right?
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
I wonder if I made her a boy.
I think you might have. You got some wires crossed in the early stages.
I wonder if I did that. Did I make a girl turn into a boy?
Your little magician.
Damn. I'm like Jeremy from Los Angeles on here.
Yes.
Golly, okay. But yeah, no, I haven't watched anything good either. Getting kind of bored of it. Think I might turn into a serial killer now.
Yeah. Gotta get your kick somehow, I guess.
Yeah, I remember somebody said that to me. They're like, Ted Bundy, he says every serial killer starts off watching porn.
Okay, 90% of doctors start off watching porn.
So
What?
does every mall Santa. I don't know what you're getting at right now, gorgeous.
Yeah. How about we start off with 90% of humans on the planet?
Yeah, I think you're being generous. It's probably higher than that.
It probably is.
Porn's a natural thing, right? I mean,
Oh, very natural. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I just if you're going from pornography to killing people, I don't think the porn was the problem.
Yeah.
Because let me say this, I think we've talked about this plenty of times on the pod here, but the amount of rope I've tugged and
Miles.
Yeah, literally miles of rope. And never even once thought about killing somebody. Let's
Huh. You haven't, have you? Huh.
I don't think so.
That's kind of weird.
But also at the same time, let's not make this about me. I know a lot of people that have tug roped.
I hope so, yeah.
And I haven't met a killer yet, at least not a vocal one.
They're real fucking good at it, I guess. If
So
they're out there, supposedly.
Isn't it like correlation does not equal causation or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
You breathe, therefore serial killer, they breathe too.
Uh-huh. That's my
Almost.
favorite, yeah. Big blanket statements.
The video that of Mr. Bundy is very convincing as well. But at the same time, I think that's how he got women to let him rape him.
I'm gonna say, yeah, a little bit of charisma goes a long way for some people.
Yeah, no, a psychopath's really good at convincing people to do things they don't want to do.
Huh, weird.
So I'm not sure he's a real reliable source.
I know, I was gonna say that. I'm like, yeah, so you're really taking to heart what a serial killer has to say about the world, do you?
Yeah.
He's like, shit, I'm tracing it back. Burger and that chick with the bras. I mean, I think it started at porn. I think it really did.
Yeah, I didn't even see like a single fucking porno at that time. I don't even know if VHS tapes were around then. Daddy's getting so old. No, but I don't know.
Dude, I wonder. No, they wouldn't have. I was going to say, I wonder if they're. I know you've talked about it. I think when we had. Fuck. I literally just saw him, All Things Reconsidered.
Yeah, Joey.
Joey on. Oh, you're talking about like, I
liked you, Joey. You're good enough for me to remember your name.
Yeah. I know. I literally just saw him on fucking YouTube. But no, whatever. You're saying, back in the Jesus times, people probably did like silly shit. Or maybe this is like a personal thing we've said. I don't know. I was just thinking, I wonder if maybe there's like some deep, dark, hidden away like pictures of people drawn in like.
Oh, absolutely. Ways. Absolutely.
I've just never seen.
Yeah, well, look it up right now. Don't look up caveman porn.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucking people dressed up as cavemen doing the oonga booga.
Yeah, this be like Renaissance or something. Renaissance era when they drew people.
Earlier than that. Like here, let me look it up. Go
old
to
style. Yeah, I got to turn off predictive text as well. Old people. No.
Fucking.
Not old people. What would you call it?
I'm going to say porn throughout the years. Let's see. Let's get a good porn history going on here.
In the 1500s.
No, do the BC.
What the fuck? That's a little too old.
Mm-mm.
Some results may be explicit. 1,400 porn videos on the Pornhub. Yo, this chick is a cock. Whoa.
I don't think it's a chick anymore, Bert.
Oh. I'm just trying to be
pornography.
What's it called? Whoa.
Here we go. Let me read this one for you while you look at girls with wieners.
You know, this is just current.
Bert's just looking at his fucking porn history right now. This looks familiar, he says.
Yeah.
Bert's getting horny.
Nah.
I see my brother was on my phone again.
Yeah, I was going to say my brother's had a habit of... There's a door to like the outside world right behind me that I never use, obviously.
Lol.
And sometimes he comes in that way, and he would get a great view of some weird shit right now.
So anyways, it had to start somewhere, and while it may not have started with the Venus of Willendorf, the roughly 28,000-year-old sculpture of a nude woman is one of the most well-known early erotic depictions. The phenomenal piece of prehistoric porn is only 4.4 inches tall.
What?
And is a figure of a woman that may have been used for fertility rites or possibly as an erotic form of entertainment for the people of the day. We don't have much in the way of works of art from this time period and before, though human art is known to be up to 70,000 years old.
70K, golly! Renaissance. Oh, that's not bad. Wait, that made it sound weird.
Well, let's get this straight. I think people back then were a lot hornier than they are now.
Just because they had no way of... Yeah.
If you say because they didn't have anything else to do again, I'm a fucking come butt fuck you myself.
No, because it's like... Yeah, that's gross.
It looks bad now, but it's because people have a way of depicting these fucking weird fetishes that they have. But back in the day, I mean, people were fucking all the time. And they were doing orgies and guy on guy and guy on 30 girls and fucking all sorts of fucking. So they were, people back then were super fucking horny.
This chick's on a fucking unicycle.
I like the people of Pompeii were like super fucking horny.
Oh, right. That was a good story. I remember that one.
So, yeah, they have a lot of ancient porn. Now, if you're looking for a Brazzers clip from caveman times, you ain't going to find it.
That's going to be tough. No, I was mainly thinking of... I was mainly...
Bert's pinching his tip.
I was mainly thinking about paintings and stuff, obviously, but...
Yeah, I don't... Like, you know how many nude photos they are of people and things like that? I don't... What do you mean?
I've never seen any.
You never seen a nude photo or a nude statue of somebody?
Oh, well, yeah. Of, but not two.
Why would they make a statue of just two people doing anal?
Just saw one. Oh, not of doing... No. It was like the bunk bed. One person and the other one on their back. Two ladies. Yeah, that's an interesting statue.
Yeah.
We'd show it for you people that were curious.
Yeah, you're going to have to go to Pornhub.
Or use your imagination.
Listen to B&B on Pornhub to hear this one, or see this one, I should say.
Yeah.
No, of course there's a bunch of art from back then. That's the only depiction they had. Another thing is, I remember there's some kind of drawing of these in one of the caves where these stick figures were fighting this massive worm or big snake or something like that. And they were like, oh, what could this mean? Was there a telltale legend of a fucking monster that came through the center of the earth and came and fought? And I'm like, no. You know why?
That's a Peter for sure.
People had imaginations back then too, you know.
Yes, that's important.
They had fiction. They had things they made up. They had stories that they told. They had tall tales and legends that they told, just like we tell now.
We aren't
I don't know
special.
why. Yeah, we're literally fucking useless. It could have been them trying to depict a story about the ancient monsters of the day. Maybe. But the more plausible thing is probably they were writing out the fucking first Marvel comic book on the caves.
Yes. That's what it was for sure. I can tell you.
Nobody looks at Stan Lee's comics and say, yo, what land is this from? It's fucking Queens, dumbass.
Yeah.
A fake Queens. That's it.
That is it.
So
I need to turn this off.
So that's the thing, too. Like, it's just people had, what is that, fantasy, fiction? They had fictions back then, just like they do now. So, yes, they had porn back in the day, Bert.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder if they could just draw 2 circles in the sand with a dot in the middle of each circle and just get hard over that.
Almost guaranteed. I mean, people do. People probably do now, right?
I mean, I do.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll start drawing a smiley face and I'll get the eyes done and I'll be like, oh, give Daddy a sec.
Yeah.
Maybe I should call her.
Yeah. Dude. I was on vacation, not to turn away. You have anything else good to add to this or no? I got a good
I was just going to say, like, that's probably us white straight men talking back then. We say people drew dots in the sand and got horny over it. They probably just raped everybody, to be honest.
He probably did. Genghis Khan
as I
style,
found out, as I found out in going to school, they didn't really believe in consent back then, unfortunately.
Yeah, good old history class.
A guy would probably get up and go rape his neighbor's wife if he was just kind of bored. So
nothing better.
We've come a long ways, both in our porn and
society,
our human rights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you talking about with your family and porn?
That I went on vacation as the loyal followers of the B&B Nation. No, I was gone on vacation to a land far away. I went on vacation, whatever, stayed up in a hotel, hung out, went to a graduation party. And it was a graduation party for people that we know, believe it or not, that lived in the area.
That's why you went over there?
Uh-huh.
I had no idea that's why you went over there.
Yeah, I went over for a graduation party.
Wasn't even a vacation then. You went over there for a graduation party.
Yeah, but then we, turned it into, a 4-day extravaganza.
No shit, if you're over there, you might as well.
Yeah.
That doesn't count as a vacation.
Yeah. Yet again, my family's weird. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it a lot. There's a lot of hanging out. We went fishing, which was fun. And that's actually what reminded me earlier when you were... Yeah, so I went catfishing out in the fucking boonies in some nasty lake that a paper mill or a paper factory or some stupid shit dumps into, and it smelled like fucking rotten cabbage. The water was jet black. We dumped our whatever. I had my hand in the water and I pulled it out and it was fucking orange. It was piss shit water.
The amount of fucking fish you're gonna come out that have fucking wieners growing on their foreheads and have feet that they walk around in.
Well, I mean, you've seen a catfish, right?
Yeah.
They're fucking aliens. They got little tentacles off the front of their face and...
You need to go outside more.
Dude, I had no idea they had they have barbs on
they have wieners.
Their fins. Yeah, huge cocks. Big horse cocks.
It's
bigger
incredible. Than their body.
Yeah.
Same though, same.
Same. Yeah, body to cock ratio is phenomenal. Off the charts. And the way we caught them was there was a little plastic macaroni noodle on the end of the hook. And specifically, we went out there, and this guy, it's kind of like a good old boy town that we went to. He's like, yes, we're going to get some stink bait. And I'm like, oh, stink bait, that's great. I do really bad with smells. Even just tires burning or anything poopy, anything pee. I can't handle any smells.
Oh my
I
God,
gag.
I hate you so much.
I gag.
I don't know if you knew this, but I don't like the smell of tires burning.
No.
I also
It's
don't
not
like
not
the
what-
smell of shit. I don't like the smell of piss either. So you're not really unique for saying, hey, guess
I
what?
like-
I don't like the smell of poop.
I like violently gag. I'll never puke, but like, I don't know. Or like campfire, that fucks me up pretty bad. I don't know. My nose is just sensitive. More than normal, because I look around like when I'm with other people and they look totally fine, but I'm like, I'm yacked out. So when I heard stink bait, I was bouncing off the walls. And we get out to the boat, and he's in the back. It's me, and my dad. He's like, oh yeah, it's time. And we pulled up in the spot, pulled the anchor down. He's like, here's a stink bait. Here's a stink bait, Burt. He fucking, it looks like a peanut butter tub, but it kind of looked a little bit Nutella-y, like a little rich mahogany brown.
Did you eat one?
No, there's fucking like chunks in it, and he cracks this lid, and it was, oh, you can't really describe this kind of raunch. I'm pretty sure it was just like a bunch of spoiled meat, peanut butter, and I don't know. It had to have been.
Sounds like what my mom expected me to eat yesterday at a grandma's funeral.
Yeah. Here's a tub of stink bait. Get eaten, fucker.
Yeah. Should have brought your own food. Don't like it? Go home then.
Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, so that was nice. He packed this fucking little plastic noodle with meat sauce. Whipped her out in the lake, and then he refused to put the fucking lid back on the stink jar. My dad was even like, hey, can you, like, you want to close that up? He's like, nah. Gets the fish excited. Oh,
Get some horny.
okay, great. Gets the fish excited. It was fucking disgusting. It was disgusting. And then we got the fish in the boat, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching them. It
Yeah.
was bad. He was picking on me for my long hair and my new rose tattoo. And I'm just sitting there being all awkward, like, yeah. He's like, you're going to have to be pretty tough to defend yourself with a rose tattoo.
Yup.
Like, yeah.
Or start sucking cock, which I know
Going
you
to
took
the
the
gym.
latter.
Yeah. If we're looking at the teeter-totter, yeah. I'm a little closer to the not
You're
standing
way
up for
closer to
myself.
the blowing peoples with their cock and balls.
To gawking.
They say the tattoo tells you what kind of person they are, but I feel like the person tells you what kind of tattoo it is, Bert. I did this to show you all that I'm gay.
One and the same. Yes, this
I
was
embraced it.
this was the tipping point.
Yeah.
See, now that's a funny thing. Like, you always say when we're with our family, like, they'll be like, "Oh, Burger, you got a new girlfriend?" You're like, "Nope, gay." Back when that
I
was
say that all the time.
Yeah. Now, if I say it, everybody's like, "Finally."
Everyone's passing out fucking dollar bills and high-fiving and dapping each other up.
Breaking out the
Confetti's
liquor.
coming out, yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, my
party for the
family, my
ages.
my dad will be really weird like that. He's like, "When are you gonna marry so and so?" I'm like, I like dick in my ass.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I think I like boys now. You scared me.
Yeah, it's like the thing where, like, you watch some weird video on your computer,
Weird.
and your
Yeah.
brother comes up from behind you or your dad, and you just calmly close the laptop and just tell him it was porn, so it's easier to explain.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing. It's such an awkward conversation that I just say, "Yeah, I'm gay."
Yeah. It's easier. Never do it, but I'm sure it's easier.
So I got a story I can talk about.
Sure, go crazy.
I went to the drive-in for the first time in my life recently.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Have you been to it?
No, I've driven past it, but
That's not
about
what I
it.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've driven past people maybe having an orgy in a fucking trailer
Yeah.
behind me, but I've never done one myself.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
That is close enough.
So it's really weird that I'm into the stuff that I'm into and I've never been to a drive-in.
Just because it's oldies or what?
Well, yeah, that's all it is. It's literally all 1950s branded shit. That's literally it. The style, the cosmetics, the way, it's a step back in time with everything. So I finally went to one with me and the lady.
Yep.
And it's an experience I've never had before. It really kind of feels out of this world. It was really, really fucking cool. So it wasn't perfect, though.
You're like, it was in 480p.
Yeah, so
I couldn't see.
The place was built in 1953, and she sure looks like she was opened in 1953. I'm not saying because of the fun colors or the music or the decorations. I mean, the paint was chipping, the wood was rotting, fucking weeds are overgrowing the mini golf course.
Hell yeah.
They have a map of the drive-in in the back. They say there's like a volleyball area. There's just 2 poles with no net on it. Yeah, it could use some TLC. I'm just waiting to ask, like, yo, when you gonna replace the board there? Fuck you, it's old. We're not trying to be new here.
Yeah, it's a part of the aesthetic. It was a design decision.
No. Back in the 50s, this was brand new, Earl. That was over 70 years ago now. You can still have that look and make it look old.
Yeah.
Fuck you, piece of shit. So there was that. The crazy thing is, dude, the drive-ins are a dying breed. They're literally there just for like nostalgia or anything. People aren't going to genuinely go see a movie at a drive-in. Like, just to see the movie, right? Like, we don't go to the theater to watch Thor just to sit in the theater kind of thing.
Right.
We go there for a movie, while the drive-in's a lot more than that. The coolest thing, and I never knew this was a thing. Everybody that's been to a drive-in already knows this. You pull up to a parking spot, and there's a pole with a metal box on it. And the metal box you hang on the inside of your car, and that's your speaker for the movie.
Oh, okay.
And it's really fucking cool. You can walk around the entire drive-in, and they got like a 50s playlist playing before the movie starts. So, of course, my boy was on there a lot. However, one of the songs wasn't from the 50s, so I should file a complaint.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
this is bullshit.
This
Ruined
is
my
not
immersion.
the right era. Yeah, so, and also the music, like, they had like only 20 songs on their playlist, and they started playing it again.
Huh.
So that might be
that could be updated.
Yeah, but that might be me being a big Elvis fan and really listening to the music and stuff, while most people probably didn't even notice, kind of thing. So
you were listening through, writing down all the different songs.
Yeah,
fuck,
no,
there were
like,
only 6 songs out of 20.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. So yeah, there was a lot more than 20 songs in the 50s, but anyways, that's whatever. But you could walk around the drive-in, and all the speakers play in perfect harmony together, and you can hear the music very clearly. It sounds like you're in a stadium with a bunch of music, like with the big ass like fucking speakers. Like, you're looking for the speakers all over the place, but no, it's just a bunch of tiny little speakers screaming at the top of their lungs, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
So it sounds really cool. Now, there was an issue with these metal boxes.
They smelled like pigeon shit.
They had a hum.
Oh, fuck off.
That you could not fix. The hum, the buzz was louder than the movie. It wasn't just in the background where you could drown it out with the audio. I literally could not hear some of the movie for how loud the buzz was in the background.
There's like a whole whispering scene. You're like, I don't know what's going on.
No, literally that happened where when there was loud action scenes, you could hear it fine, but normal talking, like, you really had to like focus to hear it.
You're all fighting over the fucking boombox.
Yeah, literally.
Damn it, I can't hear.
It buzzed, and you know me, I can't go to sleep with a clock ticking or a heater talking or a fucking loud light tapping noise in the background. So, safe to say I was not able to tune this one out.
Yeah.
So, drive-ins, at least the one here, they play 2 movies. One's like a kid's movie and the other one's the more regular movies. I would say adult movies, but that sounds kind of naughty. Fucking
Adult
pouring up
films.
on the fucking 50-foot fucking cement wall.
That would rock.
And
For sure.
they also have their own radio station, so you can tune in to the movie through your FM radio on your car.
Oh, did that kind of save it, or was that fucked up too?
So for the second movie, like the first movie was The Bad Guys. It was some kid animation movie. I didn't fucking care. The second one was the new Jurassic World movie, and that movie sounded awesome on my girlfriend's car speakers. The roaring, the explosions, all of the noise. I mean, it sounded so fucking cool.
That's sweet.
But the first movie, we could barely hear the fucking people talking, and we literally were scrolling on our phones to find like an FM radio app, and only one app like gave you an actual tuner to where you could change through the different radio stations.
Okay.
And the other ones had like preset radio stations in your area that you could choose or something like that. So it was fucking weird. We couldn't get that to work. It's this, the one that actually kind of worked said the radio station was not set up yet or something. I'm like, wow, okay.
Like, I beg to differ.
Yeah, I can hear it right now, gorgeous. So then we were watching Jurassic Park on her car speakers, and it's in the back of our mind that the car might die, so we were just going to switch over to the little metal box for a certain part because we don't want our battery to die.
Yeah.
So that's constantly on the back of my mind. That's why I don't know how people can fuck in public. They're like, oh, the risk of getting caught is so hot. And I'm like, no, it actually kind of almost ruined the movie for me, to be honest, but okay.
Yeah, well,
But-
I mean, when you're done banging, you can just hop in the front seat and drive away.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the fucking car dies,
Yeah.
that's another story.
Yeah, no. So her car did die
Holy.
with literally 5 minutes left in the movie. Like, literally the last 5 minutes, they were returning the baby dinosaur. All the pretty music was playing. Then her car dies.
You're just sitting there just like,
Yeah,
the
watching
fuck?
Chris Pratt drop off a baby velociraptor was fun. And
you
complete
just see
silence.
a mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she starts freaking out that her car's dead and getting really upset. And I'm leaning over, turning up the metal box because I want to hear the rest of the movie.
Uh-huh.
And she's thinking we're going to be trapped in this big dark field by ourselves and we're going to get murdered and everything. And I'm like, now, does the velociraptor make it home okay, though? Like,
Yeah.
is his mom happy? And did he kept his word and all of this bullshit? And I was like, one of the workers can give us a jump, darling. Don't worry. She's like, they can't give us a jump. They've already left. And I'm like, they're not going to just leave the drive-in. They're not going to have like 100+ people, some who are probably intoxicated, just hope and pray they single-filedly leave the drive-in without fucking any issues instead of fucking stupid teenagers just burning fucking donuts in their yard the whole
True.
time. No, there's going to be people here that make sure everyone gets out safely and nobody's hanging around or shit like that.
Right.
That didn't really calm her nerves at all. So I go and empty the garbage and I start looking for somebody. Well, the building that sells concessions is pretty locked up tight. And now I'm like, oh, man. Now I'm getting a little nervous, too.
Fuck.
Not that we were going to get stuck there, but it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I really didn't want to walk up to random people and ask them if they could give us a jump.
Right.
But then I walked around the front, and the old guy that like owns the place was standing there, and he tried to give me some hee hee ha ha jokes and things like that. I'm like, "Hey, your battery died," and he's like, "Well, I didn't kill it." And I'm like, "Hey, yeah, well, fix the car." So then he brought one of his like portable battery charger things that you have, and
yep,
we got her going and we left. So
beautiful.
But the guy said, like, we were the third one that night. I was like, you probably have somebody or some people every single show.
Oh,
fucking leave their cars on and the batteries die. He's like, oh, yeah, it happens all the time. So that was an experience. I would love to go back to the drive-in. You can do it without it all being romantic. Like, my girlfriend has an SUV, and she put the chairs or the seats down, so her and I cuddled in the back and everything. But you could just have folding chairs in the front, too, or sit in the back of a pickup truck. So, like, if me and you wanted to go to the drive-in, we wouldn't have to fucking cuddle in the back of my car or your Jeep.
My Jeep, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's...
but still, we could.
We could if we really wanted to. We've done gayer things, but anyways, especially you.
True.
Somebody, my mom, something. There was like some sex scene on a Netflix show when I walked in at my parents' house, and my mom's like, "Oh, that's what Burger was doing last night at the drive-in." I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, nothing turns me on more than fucking toddlers walking by in front of me."
Yeah.
Over watching a Despicable Me movie. I'm not fucking 16. I'm not trying to get some boobie.
Yeah.
If I wanted to get some ass, I would have just fucked before I went to the drive-in in my house that I own, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So it was really cool, but I will be bringing a portable radio this time around.
Yeah. You got it, that sounds like.
Yeah, so I don't have to listen to that shit again or have the car die. It sucks, though, because that metal speaker thing is so cool. Like, that is such a cool idea.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I went to another metal speaker, and that one was buzzing, too, and my girlfriend said they've always buzzed and things like that, and I'm just like, how do you not like... I know I'm weird, and I don't like it, that random noise, but fuck me. Like, that's like... Like, I'm literally just sitting here hearing a buzzing over people that I'm supposed to be hearing their conversation.
Yeah, that's like having a tear in the screen or something.
Yeah.
It's like literally the one thing that they are supposed to have right is good sound
and again,
and a good screen.
Yeah, literally. And it was weird. Like, the wall's massive that they portray the screen on.
Yeah.
And they didn't, like, fill up the whole wall or anything. It was just kind of like, you can click full screen, you know. It's okay.
You
Lots
see
of black bars around the screen.
Yeah, you see the YouTube loading bar on the bottom.
Yeah. The dislike button hasn't been updated yet because they're still in 1953.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. Here's the thing. You know me. Like, this kind of shit would really piss me off and ruin the mood for me.
Uh-huh.
Like... But, this didn't ruin it for me. Like, I was just still having such an amazing time, and it was awesome. The cool thing is, during Jurassic World, it started raining pretty good in real life. And, like, it was, like, this misty fog. Yeah, it really added to the ambiance, like, to the side of the screens and everything. It was all foggy and pretty, and it was really cool. It was a really good experience. So, the buzzing thing, I feel like they could update it. That's just unacceptable, guys. Like, okay, whatever. You don't do the paint job or whatever. I mean, we still get the vibe. I couldn't hear some of the movie here. I really couldn't, darling. And it can't be that much money to keep up on a drive-in, right? You don't have building costs to worry about. It's literally a field. The only thing like they have to really worry about is probably their electric bill, and that's it.
Yeah. I think probably like I think monies. I think like movie theaters get absolutely fucking railed with like the copyright expenses in order to like show the movie.
Well, kind of. So they do get railed. So I worked at a movie theater, and I can speak to this a little bit. They make at like 11 cents a ticket. Like the actual movie theater, when you buy a ticket for a Marvel movie, they're making about 11 cents on it. That is just the deal that Hollywood has with them in order for them to show their movies. So all of the movie theaters' money comes from the concessions kind of thing. That's why the prices are so high. So if Hollywood wasn't so stingy, what is that? 11 cents out of a fucking like $16 ticket. Like less than 1% or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like if they were like just did like 25%, the theater took that cut and they kept the rest. It would save us so much money on concessions. But with that being said, though, that's the thing. I don't know what the rule is on movie theaters being allowed to show those movies because Hollywood wants the theaters to show their movies.
I know.
So,
it's like the gay fucking, like when you have YouTube people, like the big YouTubers, when they're on each other's things, they're like, oh, we're going to pay you an exposure because we have so many viewers.
Well, so yeah, I don't know if movie theaters like have to buy the rights to movies to show them, just like we don't have to buy the rights to buy a movie from Walmart kind of thing. I'm sure there's some legal terminology and technically you are buying it, blah blah blah, but I don't think they're like, yo, we will give you $6 million if you let us show Avengers in our thing. It's more like the movie theater, like they just takes the profits from the tickets and things like that, if that all makes sense. So
yeah.
I do know, I'm pretty sure one of my bosses said, like, after you pay all the bills and all the money gets sent out to Hollywood and we pay our employees, our movie theater is literally profiting like $12 a day.
Now, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. At least you're in the green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but all of those costs don't translate over to a drive-in. So you might have like 10 people at the most working for you. You have a building for shitters and concessions, and then you pay for the electric bill for these sound things, and you get a nice projector, and voila, you got yourself a drive-in.
Yeah.
So now I wouldn't be surprised, though. There's probably some kind of contract with drive-ins and the movie theater to show their movies, because like Jurassic World just came out, like it literally just came out, and like a couple days ago, I saw it pretty much the day it came out, like a few days after. So they're showing like legit movies, but I can't imagine this little local drive-in theater's paying millions of dollars to stream fucking Endgame.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But what I'm saying is they probably don't put a lot of money into this thing. So they could have taken some of their profits and update their audio system.
Yeah, I think they would have been okay.
Don't give me this, oh, it's that something. 50s sound. No, it ain't.
The 50s sound, yeah.
Yeah, no, it ain't. This is 70-year-old speaker sound, asshole. It's like when I'm at work and I have my radio on and I put my phone too close to the radio so it gets all buzzy and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So then I pick up my phone and move it away and then the radio's fine.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is it too close to an electrical thing or something? No. Nope. It's just piece of shit. So drive-in was fun, though. I really enjoyed it. The bitches, I mean, you're not getting done till like 2:30, 3 in the fucking morning.
That's
so
late.
I literally didn't like get home, like go to bed until like 4 because I had to go drop her off and then I had to go home and things like that. So it was.
How does that even work? Is it just because it's dark then?
Yeah, how are you going to see a projector outside?
True.
So
that's nuts.
You usually don't go for the movie, I'm guessing, though. Like, you're there for the vibe and things like that. So it's just also customary at this point. I don't know. It was fun, though. Hopefully I can cool. Go back soon. I'm wondering if my Elvis movie would be in there. That would be cool.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it just because of the...
They've literally had Avengers Endgame in there. So
Yeah.
They literally could play anything at this point.
Yeah.
It would fit the vibe really well, so I hope they do it. And
Make an
I will
event. That'd
try
be
to see
cool.
it there. Yeah, no, I already got tickets. That movie comes out not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I was gonna let you take over here, but this is just relevant. I cannot, for the love of me, find fucking number 9 envelopes anywhere. I'm so goddamn pissed off at how I cannot find these pieces of shit. Like, if you find one, I mean, you better sell it on eBay for $2 million. I went to the post office and said, "Yo, you guys got number 9s here?" And she looked at me like I just asked if I could butt fuck her mom.
Yeah.
No, we just have regular envelopes here. Oh, cool.
Idiot. Yeah.
Fucking jackass. What about stamps from Australia? Got anything there? No. Does it look like we're in Australia?
Say, listen, I'm gonna come over behind the counter.
I'm gonna punch through this bulletproof glass.
I'm gonna headbutt it. Yeah.
So, yeah, no, can't find them anywhere. I ended up ordering some online. I think I'm getting 500 of them. I think I'm getting 500 envelopes, but it was like
You have to turn around and sell them.
it was like $8 for 500 of them.
Never mind. Okay.
What did you say? Turn around and what?
You have to turn around and sell them.
Well, they were used. I think that's what somebody did. Maybe because they're used ones. That's why they're so cheap. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that's what they did. They literally bought 500, took one out, and then they're trying to resell them.
That is awesome.
That's what I should do too.
498 envelopes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$8.
Hand-me-downs. Might as well.
I don't know. I kind of like doing this, so maybe I'll do it again, but a little not as extreme as like writing a 7-page handwritten letter to the guy. The one dude on TikTok literally just puts in like a little note and a letter and then sends it out. So it would be cool to reach out to some people and get a little collection going. It seems easier than you would think it would be. So
yeah,
maybe I can make the most out of it. I don't fucking know. So that's the update. The number 9s are coming in on Thursday, and I hope to get it out this week, and then I'll probably never see it again. I literally went to the store and printed off an Elvis picture. So I bet you the guy behind the counter was like, huh, interesting.
So he knows he's dead, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a picture of Elvis. It was like a picture of the movie poster.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, so, but also, like, when I was doing, like, the thing to get my picture printed, it had some, like, licensing agreement come up, and I'm like, uh-oh. Is the CIA going to come after me right now because I printed, like, a copyrighted photo or something?
Probably,
so that's what I was waiting for the guy to tell me. He's like, hey, you are trying to print a copyrighted photo. And all he said was 35 cents.
Thank you. Don't even say thanks. Just fucking give him $1 bill for your troubles.
Yeah.
Little tip. Little less. Little something extra in there.
So that's the story. Should be sent out by this weekend. And we'll see if Boz says something. I'll let you guys know. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. I really wouldn't do it. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Know.
I gotta make the most of it though.
Yeah, you'd think he would at least appreciate the effort that went into it.
Yeah, and the thing with me is, like, I feel kind of bad. Like, the movie's gonna be released soon. Like, there's only gonna be like another month or two of buzz around this, and then it's gonna be done forever. Like, this is something that I've been waiting for 20 plus years for, and I'm like, am I soaking into it enough? Am I getting the most out of it?
Yeah.
Am I doing good?
I'd say so.
I mean, I think so too. I'm literally doing just about as much as Daddy can here, without going too kind of sicko mode on it.
Without pissing everybody you know off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Burger, we're gonna go watch the movie. It's gonna be epic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, you've talked about it enough that, I mean, you somehow convinced me to think it looks cool, so.
Yeah.
I'm hyping. I'm
Yeah,
hyping
well,
with you.
I mean, it does look cool. Like I said, Take Out Elvis still looks like a cool movie, nonetheless. So,
Yeah.
well, we'll see. You got one more story for us?
Dude. Yeah, I just had something cross my mind. So, I don't know why I have like recurring ideas about just stupid random shit of like, or when you were saying, oh yeah, it's like 35 cents for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, oh yeah, just give him the whole buck. It's like kind of haha, silly, cute. Like, oh, maybe it is illegal, wink, wink. Like the whole passing the $20 bill to be like, you saw nothing, right, sir? Back in the mob days.
Sure.
Well, on my way home from the gym today, I was a bad boy and I got an Oreo shake from Burger King.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. On the way home from the gym?
On the way home from your house.
My house, because you rode with me to and from the gym. So
Yeah.
you literally had to go out
I
of your
back
way.
out.
Yeah, you drove down the same road that... Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I turned back around from your house back into town, got my little drinky poo. And for some reason it just crossed my mind. I'm like, I wonder how much I'd have to pay him to like, I don't know. It's just to like mix shit.
Suck your ween.
Yeah.
To suck their ween.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a simple business transaction. It's like that fucking shitty TikTok meme with the weird blonde kid who's like, I give you this, you give me this. It's easy. It's business.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just thinking, it's just like retarded shit. Like I'm such a chungus. I'm like, I wonder if I can go back because I heard that they have chocolate Oreo shakes. Can I ask them to do half chocolate Oreo shake and half vanilla Oreo shake? Because
so
I
cringe.
don't really like rich sugary stuff that much. So immediately in my head, not entrepreneur, the businessman in me says, you know what? I wonder if I have to pay extra money for him to be like, go out of his way to give me the stuff.
You're literally making this more complicated than it needed to be.
I know. Or it's like when can I go to Taco Bell and can you put like can you do some weird shit for a taco? Like I have great ideas of like
I want you to rub your wiener against it.
Yeah. Use it as like a little sleeve. Put it on like a little hat on your dong. Take a picture, send it to me. Airdrop
look like
it.
it's smiling.
Yeah. But then I also think back like in the same thing, and it's like we went up to T-Bell at midnight or whenever the hell it was, and my brother's friends were both working in T-Bell, and we're like, yo, what's good? And they fucking threw us like a bunch of Cinnabons. They gave us an extra frosty Baja Blast. I wonder how like illegal that is, or if the T-Bell people just know that other people are degens.
It's probably stuff that they were gonna throw away. Or not use, or
like
not
the end of the
sell.
night they made shit, and then
Yeah, once again, the fucking conclusions you come to while just jumping over the more logical and easier you think they were just like being like going to like committing a federal crime by throwing a Cinnabon at you.
Listen, okay, are you trying to tell me you think that the T-Bell throws food away at the end of the day and doesn't just microwave it for the next schlumps who buy it in the morning? Are you kidding
Cringe.
me? Are you kidding me?
Cringe, not funny, didn't laugh. Not stinky, didn't poop.
Okay. All right. No, I mean, what the hell?
So what ended up happening with your Burger King story?
Well, I just fucking went there and I got a normal one because I pussied out on being like, hey, I wonder if I can get chocolate and vanilla.
I'll do that shit too, though, and I'll be like, Hey,
Fuck,
can
I
you give
wonder...
me a cherry Coke Zero? Like, I get so scared to ask that. But then I found out that they had the machines that you can make like 300 different drink combinations in.
Yeah.
So I knew they had it. So I went and asked. But other ones, I'm like, you guys got cherry Coke Zero? And they're like, no, I don't.
Read the sign,
Just
fucker.
drive away, like the Shamrock Shake thing that we did.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Hey,
what the hell do you
can we
say?
do 2 chamois shakes, 1 medium with whipped cream, and the other one you can make chocolate with the Oreos, but hold it. Wait, do you want whipped cream? Yeah, hold the whipped cream, and can you throw a cherry on the top of the small one as well? We're out of Shamrock Shakes. Okay. Drive away.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. It's like, you mean the thing that you just released today?
Yeah, the thing everybody's hyping about.
Cool.
The one thing that makes Danny's you don't have.
Yeah.
The one time to unfuck your ice cream machines is right now, bitch.
Now, do you still have any idea why it's so impossible to get an Xbox One X or a Series X and
There's
a PS5?
no way that's still an issue, is it?
Yeah. I was with Tater the other day, and we were at a store, and I actually saw a PS5, and I'm like, yo, should I buy this even though I don't play the PlayStation? Like,
just to spite
shit.
Microsoft.
Like, literally, like, it's there. Should I buy it?
Uh-huh. Like,
We
fuck,
didn't
I'd
do
do
it.
this with a new Xbox if it was here, but it's not.
I would. If the Series X was there, it's still... I've seen PS5s here and there, have yet to see a Series X.
Yeah. I want to say it does something to do with... I want to say it has something to do with COVID and like reduced manufacturing time because workers are like having shititis and all that. But it's also possible that old Billy up in his ivory tower, Billy up in his golden mansion is just
Burt,
saying,
I don't
fuck
think
you.
you realize how little fucking say he has over Microsoft. The amount
Listen,
of fucking jokes you
I don't think he
try
even
to make
owns it
about
anymore, but
he doesn't even fucking know what Xbox is, probably.
That's kind of fun thinking about companies before they're bought by like a bigger douchebag fuck companies.
Well, Microsoft didn't get bought out by a bigger douchebag company.
No, I'm just thinking.
I think he
I
just
wonder if
stepped
Xbox-
down as CEO or something like that.
Yeah,
Or he
I'm just
sold
thinking
his
like,
shares, or he has some kind of part in it still. But you always say that, you're like, well, I think it's because Bill didn't buy enough plastic, and now they can't. Like, shut the fuck
I think
up.
it's because Billy's a pussy, actually. Yeah.
Can you see? Can you say like the CEO of Sony?
No, I'd figure out fucking Hideo Kojima or whatever the fuck his name is.
That's Nintendo,
yeah.
I think.
I just like saying his name.
Kenichiro Yoshida.
Oh, Yoshida. I've definitely heard Yoshida.
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 Sheeta Queen.
Yoshida Queen. Yoshida.
Yoshida Ho.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Yoshida.
Why?
Because it sounds cool.
Okay.
Fuck the guy.
Most people would
Dude.
say I like how that sounds.
Oh, I like Yoshida. I like Yoshi. Why? What's your favorite thing about Yoshi? Oh, I like the name. Oh, okay.
That's who you want to have sex with.
Yoshi, yeah. Your favorite Smash character is the one you want to bang the most. Lol, 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 lol. Kirby. The atomics suck.
What if? I'm surprised yours isn't like Ness.
Yeah, okay. Ness. Or wait, Ness isn't the one who looks like your little brother, is he?
No, that's Villager.
Oh, yeah, Villager is.
Bert's like, yeah, him.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I think the answer would be like Zero Suit Samus or
Duh.
Peach or Ganondorf.
Yeah, Gandalf. Bowser, duh. Extra heat goes a long way.
Ice Climber, so you get 2.
Okay.
Wait, one might be a child.
They might, yeah. Let's just say hypothetically, there's no children in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, well, Ness and Lucas are 100% children, so
Let's
nice
just
try.
say they're adults trapped in a. That's probably still bad.
Here, I'm looking at a list right now.
List of whatever philia that is. What
No,
list?
a list of Smash
Oh,
legends.
that are
Mario,
underaged.
Donkey Kong,
Yeah. Oh, Donkey Kong would be a good one.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Bert's like, don't like mice.
Yeah. I hate getting shocked. There's one thing I fucking hate. Hanging my
want-
coat up.
Bert means young Link.
Fuck that. Young Link.
Wario,
Oh, Wario's good. He's got the tight dumpy tattoo.
King DDD,
Why are these getting better? He has the suck too, I think.
Wii Fit Trainer.
That one's a dub.
Bert would
I
want
mean,
the male.
ew.
Pac-Man,
Yeah.
Duck Hunt.
Okay. We need to make
Isabelle
a
from
tier list.
from Animal Crossing. Yeah, we need to make a tier list on what Smash characters we want to bang.
Okay. This is horrible.
King K. Rule.
More like King K. Drool, you know what I'm saying?
What, like
Oh my god.
like that list we saw where it was like Apex Legends tiered by how good of top they would give.
Uh-huh.
None of the DLC ones look cool besides Banjo and Kazooie.
Oh, that's a good one for sure.
Or Minecraft Steve. I still like Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt's so dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tier list these.
Yeah, we're gonna get put on a list.
Bert would be like, I should put Ness in the bottom here, but I'm gonna put him one up.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
we
does
need to
have
have
cute eyes.
an illegal tier.
S tier's definitely Jigglypuff.
Oh yeah. Duh.
Gosh.
That's horrible.
Oh man, there's some crazy ones in here.
You keep seeing it.
Yeah, well, especially some of them are literal children. I don't like
Diddy
that.
Kong.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's
Or
bad.
literally young Link.
Yeah, Young Link's bad.
That one's really bad. Yeah,
There aren't too many actually good ones.
There's some.
Yeah, fucking Zero Suit.
Yeah,
The,
Zero Suit
Wii Fit
anus.
Trainer, I guess. Donkey Kong. Daisy Palutena. Who's the other one?
Donkey's cheeks.
Yeah.
All right, well, before we get put on a list somewhere, we better wrap this one up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Shit.
So, this was episode 126 of the B&B podcast, the Burt & Burger Show. Thank you for chilling and vibing with us. Remember, we're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And don't you dare forget, Gorgeous said it's just comedy. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, just chill.
Chill.
Having
Chills.
fun.
Yeah, you should try it sometime. So, anyways, that's all we got for you. Hopefully, we'll see you this Saturday when we stream our Push the Button challenge that we failed last time. We're going at it for
Yeehaw.
round 2 with a different strategy this time. Bert and I are excited. Hope to see you then. If not, we'll see you in the next podcast episode. See you later, guys. Take care.
Peace.